Hello everybody, it is I, Master Juniper Mystique. I'm coming on today with a special gift in honor of my DM, my beautiful twin soul, whom I do love very much and whom I will fight for in every way. I'm going to bring forth a special healing today for all who hear the call, but of course in honor of him. This is a gateway healing alignment. You see, we are in the midst of a most powerful planetary alignment of 7D. And our chakras should be aligning to that of 7D, meaning instead of 7 main chakras, we should obtain 10. There has been a big battle of the ascension and a big attempt to sabotage the ascension path. And some have fell astray. But some of us will hear the call to receive this healing. Some of us will want to clear the energies that don't align, that don't belong. This week we are going into this planetary alignment and a new moon coming. So it's about birthing a new path. Birthing a new destination, whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. So our path to abundance is through us, and our path to the shadow side is also through us. And I felt the nudge today to bring through this healing with my DM in mind. So if it calls to you, enjoy. This is a guided gateway passage. It is a guided gateway passage, and I feel like it is through utmost love, honor, and respect. It is about a path of a battle, a journey of a warrior, a journey of the light of a soul that does not give up. That does not give up. Only tunes inward and finds strength they didn't even know they had. Chooses love, unconditional. Chooses God's path. So this is a gateway path of God, a gateway path of the heart, a gateway path of the soul, a cleansing of the gateways to wholeness, to love. So if you choose to receive, just put your feet on the floor, your palms facing up in receptive mode. Allow your heart to be open and just be. Following my voice and allowing what's going to unfold for you and enjoying the journey. Setting aside all expectations and allowing what is going to unfold for you. And no matter what rises in your reality, choosing love. So I'm going to call on the Creator of all that is and all the beings of light to surround us now in the holiest space of the heart. I call in protections, profound, to surround us in every way, and that is all that can be found is love and light and safety. I'm lighting my candle. As you may not know, setting some crystals right in front of me. Angel Auric, blue citrine, kyanite, obsidian, tiger's eye, and some of my handmade pyramids. Calling in the energies of the north, the east, the south, and the west aligns back to the north. In the highest divine love, light, and support, a soul path, a warrior path. Alignment. This is a gateway alignment. These gateways that I will call forth and create in the energy are here to help us push past the resistance, to cleanse what does not align, to remove what does not belong, and more. It is a path of love, and it is a path of the warrior. It is a path for those who have chosen to push past the shadow and the resistance and choose love. A healing path from the love that I have of my DM. That's what spawned this for creation today. I call in the north, the east, the south, and the west aligned back to the north along with the elements. Along with all elements. Earth, wind, fire, and water, and all elements aligned back to the north. All elementals that wish to be with us to come in with the highest divine love, light, and support. So I want us, there is resistance for this one. So we must push past that resistance. Anchoring our feet into the earth. I want to anchor our feet into the earth. Feel the bottom of your feet, closing your eyes. I want to take our focus to our feet at this time. Keeping our palms up for receptive mode. Taking our focus to our feet. Feel the earth beneath your feet, no matter where you are. I want you to feel the earth beneath your feet, as if they are in the most soft soil you have ever known, the coolest and warmest soil at the same time. So comforting and cleansing. You can just imagine moving your feet around in the soil. And just below the soil level is a layer of water that is cleansing and moving, ever so gently flowing and removing away any debris. And our feet just kind of sink into the earth. Just feel our feet sinking into the earth, getting heavier, down into the earth, anchoring in more and more and more. As you can feel the warm soil, it's warm and cool, it's like perfect. It's exactly what you need her to be. And there are tree vines, like vines of roots coming up from the earth and gently coming up out of the soil and wrapping around our feet and our ankles ever so gently, but also powerfully, helping to pull us down into the earth, pulling us down into the earth. And our feet begin to become engulfed with the energy and the essence of the elements of the earth. She begins helping us to cleanse and purge and helping to ground us in every way. You see, right now it can be hard to ground, they're saying, because of the planetary alignment. There is something going on you do not see, and it does go with the birthing of the new earth alignment. All these planets align in certain ways, and then massive light comes through in the axis point. So we have a new axis point. And our chakras should be aligning to these. But right now, we are allowing the earth to gently pull us down into her. And it can feel like your feet are getting heavier and heavier down into the earth. Not lighter, but heavier, like a solid, pulling down into the earth. And then you can feel the layer of rocks beneath your feet. Like soft but strong all at the same time. The stones of the earth. So your feet have made it down to the layer of stones that are underneath the surface. And so we have soil and water and rock, or stones, helping to give us a solid foundation, a cleansing and a nurturement and comfort. And the roots are these tree roots coming up and wrapping around our ankles and holding us down into the earth. And I can feel the wind coming up. So in your mind's eye, you can possibly picture the earth all around us. What do you see? What do you see around you? I see lots of trees, like a beautiful forest, a woodland area. And I can hear animals and birds, and and a gentle breeze blowing through the leaves of the trees. Ever so gentle and effervescent and comforting and cleansing. And you can smell the essence of wood and greenery, flowers. And you can hear the birds and the trees glistening, like moving and flowing within the wind. And we are just going to stay with the essence of the earth, the comfort of the earth right now. Allowing the wind to blow so gently, and you can hear the leaves dancing amongst each other. You can hear birds. I can. Can you? What animals can you hear? What animals might you be able to see, if any? Take note. Feel the earth beneath our feet. And then suddenly there's flowers popping up all around you. Beautiful flowers of different colors, different flavors of flowers. What are they? Is the earth speaking to you? Because she is to me. What is she telling you by what is coming up in your energy right now? What is the earth's message to you by what she is bringing forth in your energy right now? Take note of what you feel coming in around you. Take note of what you see coming in around you. She's telling you something. Can you hear it? Can you see it? Can you feel it? Tune into her. Tell her you accept her message. Mother Earth, we accept your guidance, your support, and your healing at this time. Those tree limbs, the roots that came up that are holding you down, are starting to draw out any energy that does not align, that does not belong. It's just drawing it out of your auric field and of your chakras and of you. The soil your feet went through is starting to draw out any toxins and heavy metals in your body. Purging it from your system, and the earth is helping you. She is cleansing this away from you. So there's nothing you need to do but be present with her. Ask her to speak to you. Ask her to show you what she wants you to see. And pay attention to what rises around you in your mind's eye. What is surrounding you? What do you feel and what do you see? Any animals? What is the wind doing? Is there sun or is it the moon? Is it warm? Is it cold? The element of fire is now also coming forward. A beautiful fire off to the side or in front of you. Depends on where you are and what you see. There will be a fire coming up to help support you, to help cleanse any debris from your auric field, and to help the earth draw from you what does not belong. This fire can appear in many forms and ways for you. It's unique to you. But the element of fire is coming forward. Tune into the fire wherever you find it, wherever you see it, and wherever you feel it. Just allow it to be. If you do not see, that is okay. Know it is coming forward in the energy for you, to help you. Along with the solid ground in the earth, there's a beautiful bubble of light coming above us, like a dome of protection. Preparing us to walk through a gateway purging and a love alignment. Resistance just rose in the solar plexus. Can you feel it? Can you tell what that feels like? I can. Where do you find the resistance? What do you feel? Resistance is rising. I want you to take note of what this feels like. What does this resistance feel like? Where is it in your body? What is it trying to convince you of? Do not allow it to take hold of your mind at this time, but just notice it. Acknowledge its presence separate from you. Acknowledge the resistance presence separate from you. What does it try to do to you? What does it try to make you feel? What does it try to make you believe that truly isn't real? Allow the resistance to be separate from you, like it's sitting right next to you. And the trees, the earth, the breeze, the water, the rocks, the soil, the fire is trying to help you detach from that resistance so that you can see it clearly separate from you. How has it been affecting you? How has it been trying to control you and guide you in paths that don't belong to you? To take away what is rightfully yours. What has it been doing to you? What is the narrative it tries to get in your head with, to convince you of? Allow it to come up, but separate from you, so that you can see it outside of you now. Like a shadowy figure beginning to stand right next to you. And you can feel it trying to resist your energy, trying to create blockages, trying to distort your path. As the earth and the fire and the wind and the water is helping to draw out that resistance so that you can see it clearly, what it is it does to you. There are beautiful rays of light frequency coming into the bubble that is around you. You might be able to see their presence or feel them. You might be able to see the colors. But rays, cosmic rays of light, beautiful frequencies of rays of light are coming in and into your bubble, around your auric field, into your bubble of protection to help support you, to help bring clarity to the mind, to help remove the resistance, that energy of resistance, that energy that always tries to cloud and to blind and to bind. Feel where that's affecting your body as that comes in. Take notice of it. Don't anchor into it. Just acknowledge it separate from you. That is not of you. It's there to take control. You've given it power. Let's ask now where we give it power. Show us, Gaia, Mother Earth, and all the elements and the beings of light and the cosmic rays and the trees and the glistening breeze and the fire of power and clarity and ease. Show us now where we give our power to the resistance. And be open to receive whatever that is you will receive. Show us now where we give our power away to the resistance. Receiving? Do you hear it? Do you feel it? Are you getting visuals? Do you hear something? Where are you giving your power away? To the shadow, to the resistance? Where does it get you? Through what avenue does it get your power? Hold strong against that resistance. It's pulling. Can you feel it? Can you feel it pulling you? Where is it pulling you right now? Where in your body does the shadow have the strongest hold? Take note of this right now. Might be shifting in your body. Take note of how your body feels. Where is the shadow getting you? Where is it strongest in your body? Is it your mind, your throat, your heart? Where is it? Take note of where you feel it the most, the pull, the resistance. Stand outside of it. Stand separate from that feeling, knowing it is not you. It is an energy that you've given power away to. Why do we give it power? I want you to ask now what you can do to be strong in yourself, to not give that power away. What do you hear? What can you do for yourself to ensure you don't give that power away anymore? Do you choose to detach the cords of control where you give your power away? Say it. Do you choose to detach from that shadow, from that resistance? Do you choose to stop giving your power away? Say it, own it, and be it, whatever that is. I want you to see and envision you pulling that resistance fully out of your energy. Whatever you see in your mind's eye, are you yanking it out? Are you cutting it away? You need to pull it out if you choose to. We're going to allow the earth to help us soothe our energy for a moment, to help draw down our energy and remove a little bit more toxins from our body with the soil and the water beneath our feet. We're going to allow the cosmic rays to start to enter into our chakra system to help open us up as we are about to walk through specific gateways designed by me to help cleanse and bring clarity and heal you, and to help detach you from that resistance, from that shadow, and to help you align to the power and the love of the warrior that you are. To bring back the confidence, the joy in you, to bring back the recognition of who you are, all of a sudden have the stars above us bringing in support. The Galactic Council is also stepping in to take note and bring you support. And the energy of the Akasha Records is stepping in for healing and alignment and recordation. Feel your body. Is there a lot of resistance? Can you stay in this healing and push past that resistance? What is happening to you right now? Can you see that resistance outside of you? Does it want you to continue? Or is it telling you to stop? What is the resistance doing to you? Where do you feel it? Recognize it as something outside of you that has a hold of you somewhere. Why do you give it power? What is it you need from yourself? I'm going to start to create our first gateway. In a moment, we will start to walk a path that is forming in front of you. No matter where you are in the energy and your mind's eye, we are getting ready to walk a path with our eyes closed, and in the essence of spirit form, I will guide yourself, your light, your essence, your soul body on a path, a journey of a gateway cleansing and purging, a journey of the warrior of love. You will push past that resistance if you choose to. You will have to, because it doesn't want you to do this. Because you're taking back your power. The first gateway is like a beautiful rock formation, a circular gateway of rocks. And it has like a light barrier, right? A barrier of light that you will push through, an energetic barrier that you will push through. And the first one is filled with, onyx, obsidian, opal, and white light, the white flame. So the first gateway of energetic barrier is a gateway barrier of onyx, obsidian, opal, and white flame. And this path is forming in front of you, and you might feel that resistance getting stronger and louder. And remember what it is that you need to give yourself and why you give it the power that you gave it. And you can choose to give yourself that or not. It's up to you. This is the path of the warrior, the one who chooses to rise, the one who chooses to walk the path and eliminate resistance in the shadow and the energy that blinds and binds. The one who chooses to rise, the one who chooses love over the shadow. This is a path of the warrior. The path of those that wish to ascend. The path of those that wish to stop giving their power away to the shadow. So what is the biggest marker of why you give your power away to the shadow? And what do you need to give yourself more of instead? And when you are ready, I want you to see yourself in your mind's eye standing up on that path. And you have 2 guides that are here to walk you. Whatever those guides are for you. It might be an angel, it might be an animal, it might be a loved one in spirit form. Whatever you need will show up right now. Pay attention to the energies that are coming in if you can, and if you cannot, that is okay too. But know that there are 2 guides coming forward for you right now. One on the left and one on the right as you stand up to walk this path to this gateway. Who are they? What are they? See them standing next to you for support. See them showing up. Who is it? When you know who is by your side, begin walking that path. Taking 1 step at a time on that path. There will be resistance. It might get stronger and stronger. This is a path of the warrior. This is a path of the one who chooses to take back their power and align to the path of love. Where is the resistance? Do you feel it? Take the steps. If you choose. Holding on to the guides that are there right beside you to help you walk that path. Because guess what? You are not alone. They're here to help you. Do you allow them to help you to push past that resistance? If you do, walk the path. What is the path for you? It has a different foundation. What is it? Can you see what's beneath your feet? The gateway is just up ahead, so keep taking step after step. 1 foot after the other, pushing past the resistance. And as you take 1 step after the other, the resistance gets weaker and weaker and weaker. And you begin taking your power back with every step that you take on that path. Every step that you choose to take on that path, you take your power back. So that resistance is getting weaker. And you can feel it lessening in your energy. And just up ahead, you begin to see this beautiful gateway. It's a gateway like a rock foundation. It's like a doorway of rocks. And there is this energetic barrier that we are going to walk through. We are going to push through that energy wall as we get closer and closer to this barrier. And you can feel the shift in your body, in your vessel, in your energy of a lessening of that resistance. Can you feel it? Is it getting weaker and weaker? And can you feel your guides more and more holding on to your arms ever so tightly, or walking intently right by your side? As we take our last few steps up to the first gateway, take note of the gateway. Obsidian, onyx, opal, and white flame gateway. A very powerful cleansing gateway that you push past resistance even to get to. You push past resistance even to get to this gateway. It tested you, didn't it? It tried to stop you, didn't it? And as you've made it to this gateway, you feel less resistance, don't you? Take note of how you feel. Take a deep breath here. And Be proud of yourself for pushing past resistance to be here, because you did. Some may not make it past that first step, but you did. You did. You pushed past that resistance. No matter how strong it was, no matter how difficult it was, you pushed past that resistance. Be proud. And when you are ready, let's begin pushing past this gateway. Step into this gateway. Left foot first, they're saying, is important. Left foot first, begin to step through the barrier, holding on to your guides. They are with you. They are with you, here with you. Whoever they were, whatever they are. As you all begin to push past this barrier. And it is like this jelly-like barrier, like this energetic barrier that you're beginning to walk into and push through. And as we begin pushing through this barrier, it's pushing out what doesn't belong in that resistance we pushed past to get here. It's removing it. So keep pushing into that barrier wall. Pushing past that barrier, that gateway. Keep pushing yourself into it. Keep walking through it, no matter how tough it felt, no matter what you feel in your body. What do you feel? Do you feel pain? Do you feel energy shifting in your body as you're pushing through that gateway? Recognize it, see it, and keep pushing. Do you feel somebody else's energy, something else being released from you? What do you feel? Keep pushing as we enter the center of this gateway. We are completely surrounded now in this gateway, like right in the center. Allow yourself to absorb the energy of this gateway for a moment before you push all the way through to the other side. Take a pause in the center of this gateway. Black obsidian, onyx, opal, and white flame. Does it feel like you're being pushed and pulled? What do you feel? Pay attention to what you feel in your vessel and your energy. Recognize it, see it, and sit with it as separate from you. See it as something else that's going on. Recognize the totality of what it is. And say, I set this free. I am a warrior, and I call my power back. And begin to walk through the other side of this gateway. Begin to push past the final energy wall of this gateway. Stepping through, and you can feel the energy gateway flowing from you. You can feel the air, the earth, and the path you begin to see on the other side as you step through that gateway and onto your path again. And as you do, as you get through the gateway and onto your path and you're holding on to your guides, it shifted. Your path shifted. It changed. The scenery changed and the path changed. So did the resistance in your energy. But it's getting bigger again. You can feel more resistance coming up. You can feel it. It's starting to get heavy and powerful. What do you see around you? What does your path look like? And where do you feel this new resistance coming forth? What do you see? Does it look scary? Does it look beautiful and sunny and bright? What do you see? What does the path beneath your feet look like now? As you've made your way through the first gateway, the next layer of resistance is rising to try to stop you, to try to hold you back from walking this layer of your path. Take note of any resistance that is still remaining. And when you're ready to push past like the warrior that you are, begin walking this new path. What do you see? see in the path? What is your feet touching? Take note, it's different for all, so I don't want to tell you what I see, because yours might be different. What do you see? What do you feel? Walk that path as the next gateway is being created and set. This next gateway is blue topaz. It is a gateway of blue energy warrior topaz, a border like an energetic gateway of blue topaz. And as we walk this path, the resistance, the shadow in you is being heightened. Can you feel it? Is there resistance to walking that path? Are you strong enough to keep going? Walk it. Push. Step. And as we start to step more and more closer to that gateway, we start to feel the resistance lessen, getting weaker. Do you feel any pains? Take note of what you feel in your body as you're walking that path. What do you feel? What emotions are rising? What do you see? Is it trying to stop you? Or are you free? What is your experience? And the gateway is just up ahead, the most beautiful blue topaz gateway. You can start to see the blue, and all of these rays of light are coming in around you. As we are making our way now to the gateway, number 2. What does this gateway look like for you? The gateway itself, the energy border we are about to push through, is blue topaz. What do you feel as we make our way to the gateway? What do you feel? Does it want you to walk through? Do you feel free? Or is there resistance? Now that you've made your way to the gateway of blue topaz, and you see your guide on the left and your guide on the right of you, right by your side, holding strong to you in some way or another, standing strong next to you in some way or another. Do you choose to walk through the gateway? Push past whatever you feel and step through. Begin to step through that gateway, and you can feel the energy wall pushing through your energy. And as you are entering into the blue topaz gateway, it is pushing out what doesn't belong, and you are calling your power back. Every step of the path, every push against the resistance, every entry through the gateway, you're calling your power back. Feel the blue topaz energy gateway as you push through the layer of entry and into the center of the gateway, to be engulfed in the blue topaz energy. Allow your soul, your light, your energy to soak up the blue topaz, and allow the blue topaz energy to push out all that was, all that didn't belong, all that tried to keep you from getting here. Because you see, the resistance and the shadow can't get past these barriers. And each step, you take your power back. Each step, you embody more light. Each step, you eliminate the resistance and the shadow that once had power against you. Each step, that shadow gets weaker, the resistance gets weaker, and you get stronger. Each step. Now, when you are ready and you feel a shift in your energy, begin to walk through the exit of the blue topaz gateway. Push past and out onto your new path. Do you feel lighter? What do you see? What do you feel? What do you hear? Is there any more resistance rising? Or is it getting weaker and less? Remember when you asked what you needed to give yourself? Give it to yourself now. Give it to your guides. Give it to yourself now. Whatever it is you needed to give yourself, engulf yourself in it. What does your path look like now? Do you feel any resistance? Is anything rising as you look at your next path? Where do you feel it rising from? Take note of anything left you feel as we work our way to the final gateway. This path will be a little bit longer. It'll be a little bit lighter in foot, but a little heavier in challenges at times. This path is a little different than the ones before because you are climbing higher and higher to new heights. What resistance remains? Do you feel it rising? What does your path look like? Can you see it at your feet? What is the scenery of this in-between path journey of the gateways? What do you see? What is around you? We call forth now all remaining resistance. Call it forth now before you begin walking this path. Call forth all remaining resistance. Meet it head on, like the warrior that you are. What's coming out? What do you see? Call forth all remaining resistance. And intend to call your power back. What do you hear? What is the resistance coming up? What do you hear? What do you see? And what do you feel? Hold on tight to your guides as the resistance is being drawn out of you. You become more separate from it. But where do you feel it? Where do you feel it? What do you see? What is that resistance? What are your biggest challenges? What has been really stifling you and trying to keep you back? Draw it forward without any fear and be ready to push past your final path into the last gateway for this healing. You are going to push past with every step all of that resistance. All of it that we are calling forward now. Are you ready? Can you do it? Yes, you can. But you see, it's going to be your biggest challenges of energy. Things might jump out of you on this path. They might present themselves in ways that you have a hard time pushing past. Can you continue? Can you release all the resistance? Can you see past that falseness, the lies, the entrapment, and continue on the path of light to this final gateway? What do you feel? What do you see? Draw it out. Are you ready to conquer the biggest battle you have ever had? where you've always given your power away to this resistance? And do you choose the path of clarity and light and realize that once you push past this resistance, it's so much lighter and brighter and filled with love and joy and gratitude and so much amazement and abundance? Or do you fall prey to this massive energy of resistance that is giving it all it's got to hold you back? Do you let it win? Do you choose lack? Or do you choose love, union, and that final gateway? No matter the resistance, begin to step forward if you're ready. If you choose the path of rising, if you choose the warrior path of love, step forward through that resistance. Push past that resistance, holding on very tightly to your guides next to you, around your arm, helping you, supporting you, loving you, loving you, loving you, loving you. Love, love. Warrior, draw in love. Let's draw in love. Do you feel the resistance? Draw in love. Take a step. What does your path look like? Take a step. What's popping up to try to stop you? Take a step. What lessons are presenting themselves? Do you push past into love only? Take a step. What are your biggest fears as they begin to scream in your face? What are those fears that are screaming in your face? Can you see them as the illusions that they are? Do you call your power back and step through anyways? Trusting in yourself, trusting in love, and trusting in God, and trusting in the path? If you do, take a step. Keep stepping. Oh, do you feel the resistance? Keep stepping. Ooh, do you feel that resistance? Oh my gosh, it's screaming. It's trying everything it has to stop you. It's doing everything it can to stop you. It's making you feel all kinds of ways to stop you. Can you see it outside of you? Do you choose to rip out the resistance and keep pushing? Take a step through the biggest challenges you've ever had. Take a step through the most difficult energies you've ever stepped through. Do you continue forward no matter what is trying to convince you of? Step, step, step. Push past. Step, step, step. Push past. Step. Step, step, push past, draw it out, draw it out. You are a warrior, you are a warrior, and you are strong, and you are strong. Push past, step, 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 push past, step. We are getting closer and closer and closer to the final gateway, but we can't quite see what it is yet. Step, step. Step, push past, step, 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 push past. I heard what it is. I know what the gateway is. Ooh, push past that resistance, draw it out, call your power back, and step. The warrior that you are, step. Hold tight to your guides, your loved one, your spirit guide, whatever came forward with you. Hold tight and push past that resistance as it's beginning to draw out of you more and more and more. And did you realize we are going up? The path is up. The path is stepping up. We are stepping up, and we are stepping up. And the resistance can't follow. It can't keep going. The more we push past, the stronger we feel, and the weaker the resistance becomes. The weaker the shadow is. Push past. Push past. You are a warrior. Push past. You are a warrior. Push past. You see, the final gateway is of diamonds, blue flame, and white flame. Push past. Push past. It has a golden border, a golden entry border, energy border, and then it goes into diamonds, and then blue and white flame. Push past as we climb up higher. You climb up higher like you're climbing a cliff. It's a very steep incline. We're going higher and higher and higher. Push past. You are a warrior. Push past. You are a warrior. Push past. We are a warrior. Push past. We are a warrior. Keep walking and walking and walking. You are a warrior. Keep walking. We are a warrior. Keep walking. We are a warrior. Keep walking. Keep going. Keep glowing. Keep climbing. Keep stepping. Keep taking your power back. Keep taking your power back. Because we choose love over lack. We choose abundance over fear. We are powerful. We are powerful warriors of light. And we call all our power back. And we remove all the lack. You see, they can't fool you unless you let them. All that fear, all those false happenstances are a lie. It's all a lie, an illusion of grandeur. You see, you are so strong. You are so powerful. You are so capable, and you do not need to give our power away to the resistance. You can push past. Do you need to rectify? Do you need to forgive? Clearing all the energies of lower vibrations as we walk these final steps of this path. Clearing the energies of lack. All things come back to lack. Shame, fear, greed, worry, chaos of the mind. Do you choose to clear the lack and to step up once and for all through this final gateway? We have a little ways to go to the gateway. The resistance is going to pull with all that it has. It's going to throw everything it can at you. It's going to convince you that your whole world will implode if you keep pushing into that path. Do you believe it? Or do you choose light and love? Do you choose love? Do you choose love above everything? Can you see the resistance for what it is and still choose love? Still choose love. Make your final choice right now. Make your final choice right now, no matter how difficult it feels. How difficult is it for you? What do you anchor into? Love? No matter what, no, even if we can't see what's beyond that gateway, do you choose the path? Do you choose love? Do you choose strength and sovereignty? Do you choose to walk in balance, or do you choose to fall? If you choose love, step forward now once and for all. Hold tight to your guides. Hold tight. That resistance just got very powerful. Do you feel it? Do you choose love once and for all? Push past. Walk. Step up the biggest step you've ever stepped. Push past. For those who chose to walk the path and chose love regardless, push past. Push past. Keep walking in your mind's eye. Push past it, no matter what it is, no matter what you feel. If you choose to rise through this gateway, if you choose love and light, and you choose to be free once and for all, no matter what that means, and no matter if you don't have the answers, push past. There is like a 3-cloud barrier that we are passing through now before we get to the gateway. Do you push past the cloudy haze, not knowing what's on the other side? It's like you can't see the path on the other side. You don't know what's coming. You have no idea, but it's a trust that it's love. It's a trust that is joy. It's a trust that everything will work out in your favor. It's a trust that you will be okay. It is a trust that you will not fall. Push past this cloud and into a path we do not see anymore. If you do, step through. Going up. Here's another one, and you can't see past. Do you continue to choose to love and grow and glow no matter what? No matter how difficult it seems, no matter the fact that we cannot see what is beyond that barrier. Push past that cloud. Allow the cloud to cleanse away the essence of the resistance, to remove it out of your energy once and for all. Keep pushing past. Draw it out of your system. Keep pushing past. One final cloud to get through where we cannot see past. Testaments of love. Push past. Push past. Can you feel the energy shifting? What do you feel? Push past these final steps to the gateway. Do you choose to rise? It's like going very up. It's almost like a very steep incline. Don't even know how you're gonna make it. It looks impossible. It looks impossible. Can you do it? Suddenly a rope drops down. Do you take the lifeline? Do you take the rope? Do you climb that rope, even if it looks impossible, to the final gateway? If you do, climb it now. Grab it and pull yourself up. Grab that rope and pull yourself up, with your guides right by your side. It might be painful. It might push against you in the biggest ways you've never felt before. It might feel absolutely impossible and ever so scary, but do you choose to take your power back from all of that and create the easiest climb you've ever had? Do you choose to make it easy? Do you choose to see the love? Do you choose to see that it's just a quick whoop and you're up? It wasn't so big after all. Do you choose to see the illusion over what is real? Or do you choose to see that it's truly easy if you let it be? Because you can do anything. You can create anything. So as you've climbed that little rope that really wasn't that big at all, and you take a step on your final platform, you see the gateway. For those who chose to keep going, you see the gateway. A beautiful golden barrier into a diamond barrier, into the white and blue flame. And what's on the other side, you have no idea, because it's different than what you've ever known before. It's the final gateway. It's you taking your power back all the way. It's you choosing love and choosing yourself and knowing that you make it easy or you make it difficult. Either way, it's up to you. Let's walk through the gateway. Step, step, and step through. Now. You can feel the golden barrier into the diamond layer of the gateway. Push through the barrier of the gateway. And as we do, we can see that resistance being kicked all the way out. It cannot go through. Push into the center of the barrier, the gateway, surrounded by the energy of diamonds, gold behind you and through you, and the white and blue flame. And allow this gateway to engulf you and remove out all of the resistance that was before you. that you pushed past to get here, that you kept choosing love over, that you kept choosing to see through the lens of love and light and sovereignty and wonderment. And even when you couldn't see the things and you couldn't see the answer or the path, you kept going. Allow this final gateway to purge and cleanse you. We will stay in the center of the gateway for just a moment as it is dissolving all that resistance you pushed past. And all of your power is coming back to you at last. And beautiful diamond light codes are engulfing our energy where the shadow was. Hidden essences of you awakening. Love, love, love. Give yourself so much love. As it's dissolving the last bit of that shadow, take a deep breath in this gateway. And be ready to push past into a new journey of life. You don't know where it's going. You don't know what's coming, but you've realized that you are the creator. You've realized that it takes both your left and your right side to be in balance and to keep climbing. You have realized that it's been you all along. It always has been and it always will be. It's your right to be here and you worked hard to be. It's a rite of passage. Take another final deep breath in. And set yourself free. Step through the barrier wall of the gateway. Releasing, excuse me. See, I don't know about you, but I had a pretty big shadow too. It was quite painful. There was a lot of resistance. And as you come through that barrier, you realize you're up quite higher than you were ever before. And it's a whole new world around you again. But this time, you're here to stay. So come out of that barrier and see your new home. See your new world. Who is with you? What do you see? Soak up what you see. What is happening? What is the feeling you have in your new world? Those gateways will continue to purge and cleanse you. This is a guided meditation that doesn't stop. And things may play out on your path similar to what you went through. What you know now, you can make it. You've already done it, so let everything else catch up. Anchor into your new reality. Anchor it into your heart space. What do you see? What is the reality your heart truly desired? Because that's what it is. Give yourself permission to live this reality, to soak it in and anchor it in, because it's truly your creation. It is your heart center. It is what your heart truly desires to be. What do you see? Anchor it in. Anchor it in. Make that your solid foundation. When the journey gets tough, remember your dreams. Remember what you're creating. Remember what you're working for. Remember what is really in your heart space, and let nothing take that from you ever again. For you are free. Congratulations. You made it through a battle, and you chose love. And I want you to know how much I love you, and that this journey was in honor of my DM. I will fight for him. I fight for love. Do you? Did you make it? I love you. I want us to stay anchored into our new reality. We don't want to go back to where we were. So we are going to call everything forward to meet us here. Anchor your feet into this new reality. See yourself anchored into your solid foundation of this reality of your heart center. Bring it forward. Bring everything forward to where you are in this new reality. Anchor in. Anchor in. Anchor in. And when I count to 3, we will come to full consciousness where we are now and allow everything to bring us to this reality. 1, take a deep breath. And out. 2, take a deep breath. And out. And 3. Allow it to be. I love you so much. Until next time.